promotion about this. So I'm going to promote that tomorrow I will be doing a live. But I'm just sort of testing it because I've never done a live on YouTube. If you found me, you obviously know that my YouTube channel is Zpoet. For years, I've made little videos that are on here, so um, please look through them. I don't know if this promotes to people who follow you or not, so I'm going to have to sort of learn about this. But I am excited tomorrow. Tomorrow at a place just south of St. Louis, just across the bridge, is Terry's Route 66 Diner, Teri. And we will be meeting at about 4 o'clock with a number of cold case families here in the St. Louis, Illinois, eastern Missouri area. And I'm just cannot believe how two people got things together, Denise and Terry. And Terry's the owner of the diner. They've been putting out flyers. And again, this is not for me. This is for cold case families along Route 66. If you don't know, I've been driving with Britt on Route 66, and this is my 25th tour. I've been doing Caravan to Catch a Killer tour since '07, when our cold case, then not even cold yet, but it was turning over 300, 400, 500 suspects, and some people suggested that our killer could have moved on. Now, Oklahoma is called the crossroads of America. We have I-35 cutting, hey, Scream fan, we have I-35 cutting straight down the middle of Oklahoma. You have I-44 and I-40 crossing. I-44 is Route 66. But I've done 25 tours, and after about 10 of them, I began to talk to so many families who had cold cases who didn't have the word out, that I thought, I can't just do this about my daughter's murder, but I need to give all cold case families, hey, Idaho Terrell, hey, Jaxus. I don't know if you know me. I'm Brittany Phillips' mother. I'm on my 25th Caravan to Catch a Killer tour. If you don't know about this one specifically, it's called Driving with Britt on Route 66. And this whole year, which is the 100th anniversary, I've been driving, trying to find cold case families along the route to give them a voice. I'm so excited because tomorrow, Sunday, at 4 p.m., we're going to be meeting some cold case families from the St. Louis. Hey, Lundquist, I may know you, actually. Hi. And if you want to tell me where you're from, sometimes the names are different than what I know. If you have a cold case, anybody can reach me, but one of the best ways to reach me is on our Facebook page, or you can message me here. But our Facebook is facebook.com, of course, /mom.missing.brittany, Brittany. I've been advocating for her cold case, but the last 10 of my 25 tours I've been trying to meet families, give them a voice. When I meet families, I not only, if they're new to this unbelievable family of cold case members, which I say unbelievable because once you meet, they're part of your family. But if you're new to this, some of us who have been doing this for a while can help you with a few of the footings. I've also been involved with passing laws for homicide survivors, for sentencing about with dangerous predators. And so There's lots of reasons that we network. 2 years ago, I was in Virginia and Georgia and Tennessee, and we got a whole group of parents together in each of those states, and we shared information. And I don't know everything, so many of us live in the shadows of each town in America with the um, Andrew the Great. It seems like I know that name. Um, you're not a tattoo artist, are you? But sometimes I don't recognize the names here. But if you have any questions, or if you have a cold case and you want to promote it more, let me help. I am 71, if you can't tell, and I have been a trauma focused psychologist for 37 years, even before Brittany was murdered. Um, I've worked with adult survivors of abuse and assault. Um, I've worked the last 15 years with combat veterans, which I love to work with them, and I work with homicide survivors. So, and I came to this because I'm a survivor myself of abduction, rape, way back when I was young. But I grew up during the Vietnam War, and it was basically, we didn't even know what PTSD was. And so when I ended up finding treatment and got better, I really decided that I wanted to go into this field and help people understand that you can get better. But it's really hard because it's not all these little techniques that have come and gone over the years, but it's dealing with the underlying emotional issues, the whys, the wouldas, the couldas, none of which can be dealt with, but also dealing with the shame and the self-blame and the unresolved loss and all those things. So I didn't advertise this a lot before this one because I've been doing most of the lives on TikTok and on Facebook, but I have heard that sometimes the videos are easier to share here. Um, but so I'm not going to do this one too long because tomorrow I will do one after the meeting. And again, tomorrow in the St. Louis, Western Illinois area, East St. Louis. We're going to be meeting at Terry's Route 66 Diner. I think it's in Granite, which is just over the bridge. But if you look it up, you can find it. But we're meeting with mostly missing, but some cold cases, not just homicide. Cold cases are missing, murder, abduction, all those things. There's cases that I have a pin. I don't know if you can read it, but it says cold cases aren't dead. It's always backwards, I know. Cold cases aren't dead cases. Don't leave us in the cold, because so many times cold cases are treated like they're dead cases. Now, in addition, I had the best team the first 12 to 13 years. Detectives, head of homicide, chief, they drew me into the circle. They taught me everything I needed to know about criminal justice. They taught me what they could share, what they didn't. I would train both police departments. Thank you, Andrew. Um, I just want to get the word out. So subscriptions are the best thing. I don't do this for any monetary value. I don't even know how to do that. But I want to reach out to cold case families because many of us live in the shadows of small and large town America. And so it's really important. That's why I've traveled over 350,000 miles through 48 states on 25 tours. This is my 25th tour. Um, and everywhere I go, I meet families who have been not being talked to, who feel like their cases are forgotten. And like I said, I had the best team. The current team has shut down and on me, and they treat me like the enemy the last 8 years. But this is not police bashing at all, because I love my team. They're still, all of them have retired, and they're still working behind the scenes. Um, I still have police officers in Tulsa stop my car, and I think I've done something wrong, like speeding or something. And they go, "No, I just want to tell you, years ago I helped work on the case." I know people want to examine evidence, but their hands are tied. And our case has had so many twists and turns that I'm willing to send people a timeline because it's too confusing. But I don't know. Uh, it looks like I only have one person now, which is probably Andrew the Great. Where are you from, Andrew? Do I know you? Do I know anybody here? Um, I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure how to do this. Anyways, I'm just going to do this really short. Um, I don't know, and I'm not sure since you all seem to know about this. Do they ever let people know that you're live like they do on Facebook and TikTok? They'll say, letting your followers, oh, you're in Florida. We're in Florida. Um, my daughter was born in St. Petersburg. I went to school down there for 12 years, got married, had the kids, got divorced. So, and that was around the St. Pete and for a while the St. Pete area, the Gasparilla Island area. So, I guess I'm going to probably end this just because I'm sort of testing the waters and have to see how I can save it or not. But I appreciate you all coming on, and now at least I've done it my first time, so I will promote it tomorrow. And again, if you want to know more about the murder, come over to facebook.com/mom.missing.brittany, and we will report on the events that are going to occur tomorrow. So now I have to figure out how to sign off of this. Yeah, I know. I'm a neophyte. So, um, anyways, I guess I just log off. Thanks, Andrew, for listening in. And I'm not sure how to end this. Oh, okay. So that's how I do it. Okay, well, I guess now I'll know next time. So, but I guess I don't know how to do this, so this is going to be funny. I don't know how. So, Andrew, you don't know how to sign off either. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to figure this out. Nope, I have no idea. So, I guess I'm going to end it. Thank you.